Hello friends, my name is Dheeraj and in this session we'll see about data inputs in Microsoft Excel 2010. An Excel workbook can hold any number of worksheets. As we have seen in previous sessions, we can have any number of worksheets. The limitation of worksheet is dependent on your computer system's memory. Each worksheet is made up of more than 17 billion cells. Now each cell can have any type of input, and all inputs in Excel are classified in three. It can be either a number, either a text, or a formula. A numeric value represents a quantity of some type, for example sales amount, or a number of courses, or a sales number, or an exam score, and so and so. Most worksheets also include text in their cell. You can insert text to serve as a label for the values which you have, or headings of your column, or instructing someone what your worksheet is all about. Text is often used to clarify what the values in the worksheet mean. For example, the data which I have over here, it is a sales data, and I can make that out of the text label mentioned month-wise sales. Now I have another text over here which says ki these are the month numbers, and this is a sales text, and this is the actually sales number, so which is nothing but a numeric input. Formulas are what makes a spreadsheet, which is the second type of input which Excel worksheets can understand. You can start the formula in a worksheet using the is equal to symbol. And when you enter a formula into a cell, the formula result appears in the cell. If you change any of the value used by the formula gets recalculated and it shows the new result. For example, I have the formula example over here, which is doing nothing but average of entire sales amount which I have already entered. So my formula starts with is equal to symbol. I can see the formula in the formula bar. I can also edit the formula from the formula bar, or directly by pressing the F2 function key and editing in the cell itself. So my formula is starting with is equal to sign, and average is the name of the function, and here I have specified the range for which I want the average. So this is the example of a formula. We will see the average formula, we'll see the concept of cells and ranges in detail, but just for the time being we need to understand is the input of a type formula, which is starting with is equal to symbol. I have another formula over here which says max sales. So max is the name of the function. I'm starting the input with is equal to sign, and I'm supplying the range. Similarly, there's a minimum sales which is doing nothing but finding out minimum sales out of the entire range which I have specified. Now if any of the value changes, if I go back to this data and make this as a 50k, my average changes, my max sales also changes, but the minimum sales remains intact. So this is the example of a formula input. So we have seen all three types of input, the text input, the number input, and the formula input. I'll just say Ctrl Z to bring my original data back. Any numeric input which you join with the text and input into the active cell, it is still treated as a text. For example, I say some text with some number which is 500. So Excel does not recognize 500 separately, as it is inputted along with some text. So this entire input, some text 500, is treated as a text. You cannot do any numeric operation on this value because this entire is text. If you try to do this, it will give you some error. For example, I say simply 500 into 10. So we get an error, and if it was only a number, then this formula will compute correctly. So this is about numbers. Now dates. Excel doesn't treat date as a separate input, but it automatically understands the date value from the numbers. So in Excel, dates are nothing but a number. Each and every date has a unique serial number in the Excel. The first date which Excel recognizes is 1st January 1900. Now I have a first date text over here and I've inputted 1 as a number. Now let me go quickly to home ribbon and this formatting option, and I say change it to a short date. So automatically it has changed to 1st January 1900 because this is the first date which Excel understands. Similarly, if I just change the input to 2, it becomes the 2nd January 1900. So each date in Excel has a unique serial number. Time also is treated in a numeric fashion in Excel. For example, 1.5 will represent exactly a 12 p.m. of 1st January 1900. So I just go over here and I say change it to date. It is still 1st January 1900 because it is not displaying a time over here. But if you go to the formula bar and see, it is showing us 1200. Now let me go back to the first date and change our input to 1, and let us go over here. It's not showing time over here, it is showing time over here. By default the time for this is 12 midnight. If you want to see detailed time value also, we'll have to change the format of these two cells. Let us select this two cell. Since there is no ready number option, or sorry, date option available for selection over here, I will go and say more number formats, and I will simply go to custom, and there is one style which I already have, which is date, month and year in 4 digit along with 2 digit of hours and 2 digit of minute. So I'll simply click OK, and we can see over here the 1 is treated as 1st January 1900 and 1.5 is treated as 1st January 1900 at 12 p.m. So this is how Excel identifies the time. Now we have two inbuilt formula in Excel. Say today, we can see over here, or I can press F2 and see over here. So today is the function which will give you today's date, which is nothing but your system date, your computer's date. And similarly, there is a function called now, which gives you today's date along with the current time. So if you save this workbook and open after 2 days, it will change the date automatically, since it's a function, not an input. So these two values will be changed as per your system date and time. Quickly see how we created this data and how we quickly formatted our numbers and how we inputted formulas. So let us see this to table creation activity. So I'll just go to next tab, sheet 2. Okay, first thing is that is a text input which will say what this data is about. So I will say month wise sales, and I will say month over here, and this is the sales. Now let me say Jan, Feb. Now before we proceed with this example, two more concepts I will like to introduce over here is about auto completion and list management. Auto completion is a unique feature in Excel worksheet where it automatically identifies what text you are trying to enter, and it suggests you the autocomplete for that. For example, when we started a month caption over here, moment I pressed M, it is suggesting me do you want to enter month-wise sales, because it could find the string month-wise sales which was starting with M in the rows above the cell where I was inputting. If I want to use that, I can simply press enter, or If I don't want to use that, I can keep on typing my input, and here still there is autocomplete, so I can press a delete key, and I don't want to use the autocomplete feature for here. Coming back to this, now I have Jan Feb. I can select this 2 months, and you can see there's a thick outline out there. On the right hand side bottom of that, there's a plus sign. When I move my cursor there, and I can drag and drop it till the months I want, so which is say June. Now how this was completed, this is called as custom list. Lists are internally managed in worksheets. Similarly, you can have a list for, say for example, Monday, Tuesday. I select this Monday, Tuesday, go to the bottom of this outline, and I drop it. So automatically it gives me list of Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and so and so. It has an internal list. If we want to access that list, we can go to this file button and options menu, click on advanced, drag till scroll till last, and here we go. This is edit custom list. Now these are the lists available, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and the list which we were using over here is this. So automatically when I drag, it auto completes as per the list entries. So these are some predefined lists which are by default available in Excel. If I want to create my own list, I can create a new list, and I can say ABC, PQR, LMN, OPQ, XYZ. That's it. I say edit. Now this is just a junk data which I can think of as of now. Let us try. Click OK, and say ABC, PQR. Let us select this too and drag it. So it automatically completes as per the list which we have provided. So this is how you can maintain a list. Most frequently used dataset across your workbook can be managed in the list and reused quickly as per our needs. So let us again go back to File, Options, Advanced, scroll till last, Edit Custom List, select my list, which is nothing but a junk list, so I will simply delete it. This is how you delete a list. I press OK, I press OK. Coming back to our data input activity, we have months over here. Now let us have quickly some numbers. I might not remember, so I'm just inputting any numbers: 51,000, 53,000, 55,000, and 60,000. Now how quickly we format it. So here also I'll show you one trick to quickly format your data. Let us merge this. Since this caption is larger than the other details, if I try to auto width it by double clicking, it will unnecessarily increase the width of column, which will not look okay for my format. So what I'll do is I will merge this two cell with the home tab and this merge option, so which will merge the cell. And even though cell content are spread across two cells, the address of the cell remains A1, which is from where the cell started merging with others. So virtually we don't have any B1 now. So from A1 directly we are jumping to C1. So A1 and B1 has merged and it has become one cell, A1 now. Let me select this table, and I'll show you some trick to quickly format your data. Simply we can go and convert our data into tables. Okay, so I've selected insert and I've created table. My table has a header. Yes, my table has a header. It has automatically detected. I'll click OK, and we can see it is quickly formatted. Now tables are a spatial entity which are treated some differently. We'll see about that in our tables section. Moment you add a table or you convert your data range into a table, you get an additional tab over here, which is nothing but a table option. So all table related options are shown over here. Currently which I want to use is the formatting feature of that, which is a quick style. So I'll select the style which I want. I want this style, and I can click convert back to the range. So it will not treat this data as a table, but it will convert to the normal range. It will warn me for that. Are you sure? Do you want to convert the table to a normal range? I'll say yes. So this is how I quickly formatted my my data using the table option. Now I'll click over here in the style options. There are a lot of auto style options available which can quickly format my heading. So I'll say this is a note. This is a note for month-wise sales. Now let me compute averages. We call it as a particulars, and I call it as a amount. So I say average sales, I say max sales, I say min sales. Now we can use a formula. As we know, in input, formula starts with is equal to symbol. I say is equal to average. So automatically when I type AV, it suggests all the formulas starting with that. And Excel has in Excel's 2010 especially has a unique feature of autocomplete. So when the formula is suggested, the help is also shown over here with the number of argument the formula takes, and you can simply press tab to complete that particular formula which is selected. I say average of that. I use my mouse to select the range for which I want to compute the average. I say okay. I want max sales. Similarly, I'll start another formula with the max as a formula. The formula again, I'll select our sales range, and the autocomplete at the end also is another important feature in Excel 2010. Now we need to complete the bracket, but without completing also I can press enter and Excel automatically will complete that bracket for us. So which is again a productive feature which I believe. And similarly, let us do the min sales, the min formula, the select and press enter. Let me convert this also to a table for quick design. I'll go to insert table. I'll just convert it. I'll go to the quick styles, and the design which I want for my output is, say for example, this. Convert back to the range. Now I can go to the view and say do not show me grid lines. Here we go. This is a quick formatting and quick data input which we have done using Excel 2010.